In this video, I'm talking about Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. Because my biggest problem is Roman Reigns in the Shield, coming out of the Shield, he was the man, being taken seriously, dominant and looking good. And then he came too dominant, and then the WWE tried to make him as face as possible with story time with Roman Reigns, too jokey, and promos that didn't work in his favour. And that's where the Royal Rumble problem came in. Even though he was one of the most predictable wrestlers to win the Rumble, many fans did not want to see it. And I think a part of that is because of his booking. The super reigns, the jokey reigns, it just didn't give us a feeling of someone who should be our new world champion. But in his favour, because he's a big guy, he has had a dominant run. He was looking good to be a challenger for Brock Lesnar. And that would have been a good match. Big guy versus big guy, new guy versus an older guy. It would have been fine. But just like myself, I'm sure your opinions on Reigns has changed a little bit. And even even though the WWE have tried to bring back the more serious Roman Reigns, it all depends on the build-up between now and WrestleMania to see if we can start to believe in Roman Reigns again. Daniel Bryan going into the Royal Rumble was brilliant. Fans were loving it. Great to see him. Go Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, even though he had came back from an injury, there was a question mark over him. He was still one of the predictable guys to win the Rumble. But the WWE chose to eliminate him quicker than the final. And at first, I had no problem with this because it took out a predictability option, leaving the remaining wrestlers as any of them could win. It was only when it came to the final where you had Reigns, Big Show, Kane and Rusev in the final, you could pretty much see what was coming, and the Rumble was a letdown. Because Big Show and Kane, you don't really want to see them against Brock Lesnar because it really wouldn't be the best match, or it wouldn't really benefit going forward. Even though Big Show becoming world champion is something that I think he should do at some point before he retires. But for now, no. Rusev, even though Rusev's a new guy and could benefit going against Brock Lesnar, he's just not. Rusev's just not a main eventer yet. So it did leave Roman Reigns, and that's what we got. Daniel Bryan, I didn't mind him getting eliminated. I didn't mind him not winning the Rumble. I would have possibly had him in the final four, final three, but I would not have had him win. Daniel Bryan, there are so many fans, Twitter, Facebook, social media in general, and obviously in person, who would lay over the muddiest puddle for Daniel Bryan to walk across you all. You worship this guy. And that's where this problem came in for me. Yes, I think Daniel Bryan's improved in the WWE. But the fact is, he's over, he's made it, he's got a fan base, he's had a great WrestleMania win and a great WrestleMania payoff. He's beat some of the best, but because he didn't win this year's Royal Rumble, you're all flipping, complaining, crying, as Triple H would joke about, tweeting your complaints on Twitter. I just don't get it. Just because he's a fan favourite does not mean he has to continue getting these pushes each and every year. Yes, you could bring up the fact that he didn't get a fair run. He got stripped from the championship. But accidents, injuries happen in the WWE. This is where my defence of Fastlane comes in. Giving him the opportunity to make up for what happened at the Rumble and not having a proper shot for the championship after being stripped, I could agree with Fastlane. But my problem is, you've got two faces in the ring, even though you can hear the boos for Reigns now. So who do we have win at Fastlane? I'm still sticking with Roman Reigns. Daniel Bryan, like or not, he does not need to go against Brock Lesnar. I would like Roman Reigns to be a guy the WWE concentrate on so he can have a WrestleMania moment, a proper build-up to be taken seriously. Daniel Bryan's had that. There's the rumour of him going against Dolph Ziggler. Not really a main event match for him, but if he's there to put on a great star match, great moment match, great spots, and possibly put Ziggler over so Ziggler can have a chance to rebuild himself again, no problem. I'd be okay watching that match. It is more about building up Reigns, I think, and I want Reigns to overcome Daniel Bryan. Yes, it will increase Roman Reigns' heel reaction he's been getting, but again, the WrestleMania match is completely something that will put Reigns, hopefully, in a better spot. Brock Lesnar's due to leave the WWE because he's been offered UFC spots and his contract's running out. So if this is to give Roman Reigns a big WrestleMania moment, WrestleMania win, become champion, continue the serious Roman Reigns going forward, I think that could be the save of Roman Reigns. He could possibly turn heel after WrestleMania due to the reaction he's getting, but for now, that's my opinion. If we turn the disc over and Daniel Bryan beats Roman Reigns, I wouldn't complain, I really wouldn't, because I think Daniel Bryan is going to put a big fight challenge on against Brock Lesnar. That's 2 years in a row you've had Daniel Bryan overcome so many great names. Last year, Triple H, Batista and Orton. This year, Brock Lesnar. So if you're putting Daniel Bryan in all these spots, he's beaten all these big names. What obstacle would he have to overcome if he's defeating them all each year? I would prefer Daniel Bryan to accept, or the WWE to continue what they're doing, accepting Daniel Bryan's over, he's made it, fans love him, put him in a different match that will still entertain the fans, and start pushing the other wrestlers. But please, people, share your thoughts in the comment section below, because I think this is a pretty big deal because of the way Daniel Bryan's back in the WWE and where he should be, and Roman Reigns' negativity reaction and where he should go. I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.